The Lost Key. It was a dark and stormy night. The wind howled outside the old mansion, and the rain beat against the window. Inside, a group of friends sat around a table, playing cards and drinking wine. Suddenly, there was a loud knock at the door. Everyone jumped, startled by the sudden noise. One of the friends, a tall man with a thick beard, got up to answer the door. When he opened, he found a stranger standing on the doorstep. The stranger was soaked to the bone and his clothes were torn and muddy. "Please," the stranger said, "I need your help. My car broke down and I need to use your phone." The tall man hesitated for a moment, then stepped aside to let the stranger in. The stranger walked into the room and everyone turned to look at him. He was tall and thin, with a gaunt face and piercing blue eyes. "Thank you," the stranger said. "I'm sorry to intrude like this." "It's no problem," the tall man said. "We're happy to help." The stranger walked over to the phone and picked it up. But when he tried to dial, he found that the line was dead. "I'm sorry," the tall man said. "We seem to have a problem with our phone line, but you're welcome to stay here for the night. We have plenty of room." The stranger hesitated for a moment, then nodded. "Thank you," he said. "I appreciate it." The friends went back to playing their card game, but they couldn't shake the feeling that something was off about the stranger. He seemed nervous and jittery, and he kept glancing around the room as if he was looking for something. As the night wore on, the storm outside grew worse. The wind howled louder, and the rain beat against the window with greater force. The friends decided to go to bed, but the stranger stayed up, sitting in a corner of the room and staring into the fire. In the middle of the night, one of the friends woke up to use the bathroom. As he walked down the hallway, he heard a strange noise coming from one of the rooms. It sounded like someone was trying to open a door. Curious, the friend walked over to the room and peeked inside. He saw the stranger fumbling with a key in the lock. The friend watched in horror as the stranger finally managed to open the door and disappear inside. The friend ran back to his room and woke up the others. "We have to do something," he said. "That man is up to no good." Together, the friends crept down the hallway and into the room where the stranger had gone. They found him standing in front of a safe, trying to crack the combination. "What are you doing?" the tall man demanded. The stranger turned around, his eyes wide with fear. I'm sorry," he said. "I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just needed the money." The friends looked at each other, unsure of what to do. They knew they couldn't let the stranger get away with stealing from them, but they also didn't want to turn him over to the cops. Finally, the tall man spoke up. "I have an idea," he said. "We'll give you the money you need, but you have to promise to leave and never come back." The stranger nodded, relieved. "Thank you," he said. I promise I won't forget this." The friends gave the stranger the money, and he left the mansion, disappearing into the stormy night. The friends never saw him again, but they never forgot the strange events of that night.